Okay, so I have one blinking light because I vended and stuck a piece of metal in there so that it would jam. So now I've got a jam, and so my screen's blinking a light, and I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna go to my blue button. It says JC1. So let's see if we can hold down the first two. It says homing. Oh, it's gonna try to home. Alright, so we gotta get that out of there. I'm gonna unjam the motor. It's gonna sit there and try to home. It's not gonna work. See, this motor's trying to home. Okay, so now it's done trying to home. So I'm gonna. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I got this piece out that was jamming it. And so now it's homed. It went back to one of the cells positions, so it shouldn't say homing next time. Oh, it went right into HD. Alright, so with all of my motors now are in a home position. They're in one of these slots. If they're try to hold on. Okay, so that's a cam and a motor that's in the cells. It's ready for cells. It's in one of its home positions, either this one or this one. And I'm selling two sodas, right? 2 deep. So if you show up and one of your cams looks like that, and the thing's not in any of its slots that it's supposed to be in, then it's jammed. See, it's gonna try to home. This machine will home on its own no matter what. It'll just constantly try to home. So it just homed itself because nothing was jamming the auger here. Totally empty. Nothing's jamming the auger down here. Totally fine. So it was able to just home itself. So if you have a motor that's not homed anywhere, any of these motors, if one of them's not homed, it probably won't let you into service mode. So I'm in sales mode. It's saying ice cold drinks, and this thing's dangling here. There's 3 positions this can be in, and one is with this outer door shut. You would press this in. That's going to be sales mode. So it's still gonna just say ice cold drinks, as if this inner door were shut, but it's also in sales mode if this is just hanging out like that. So I do that. I leave this guy just hanging right there. And then there's the 3rd position where this thing's popped out. And I used to know. I can't even remember what I do about that, but I just leave this thing in, just hanging there. So with this thing not blinking a light, if it's blinking a light, you got a jammed motor or something's wrong with the machine. It's gonna just tell you an error code. So when you're in sales mode, you want it to sit here and say ice cold drinks. Get it to that point, by making sure nothing's wrong with any of these cams, and make sure that one of your augers at least has product in it. Because if you don't, so like, that's my sold out switch, right here. That means it has product. That means it's sold out. So if everything's sold out in sales mode, the screen's just gonna tell you the whole machine is sold out. So whenever I work on these machines, I always make sure I have one thing in there telling the computer that the machine's not sold out. So now it's gonna say ice cold drinks, right? And I can just come right up to the motherboard, push our blue button. I don't know if I pushed it or not. And it immediately just says HD. Now you have to hold these top two buttons together, and as you hold them together, I'm just gonna hold them down. It's gonna cycle through, and as soon as it says diag, D-I-A-G, push button 1 only. You gotta hold it down for a few seconds. This machine's slow. It doesn't react right away when you push a button. So we're on SE. Oh wait. SP, SW, MT1. You know, I think, oh shoot, what am I doing? MT1. Alright, now, hold on a sec. I gotta remember how to do all this.